From Divine Sister of the Light, Judith Kusel. I am specifically addressing those souls who originate from the first 12 master galaxies which were ever divinely created, and the 12 central suns, and the 12 sons and daughters of the divine, who are the 12 high priests and high priestess of the same. At this momentous time, as the new earth is now fully integrating, and the full anchoring of the new golden age is now manifesting into form and being, in the fifth and original seventh dimensional forms, many of those souls who originally were born in these 12 master galaxies have now returned, and have incarnated since the first contingent of volunteer souls ushering in the great shift as part of the Indigo Children, and then later the Crystal and Rainbow Children, and some more. Yet what is happening now is that there has been a huge universal shift in that the keys and codes of the primordial first creation, which thus pertains of the first master galaxies, and the 12 central suns, and the suns beyond suns, are now fully activated in these souls, and as their backup teams from the intergalactic councils are there to assist them in hugely illumined ways. As I record in my 2 vital books recording the true history of this planet, Why I Was Born in Africa, the previously unrecorded history of Elysium and the Lion Kingdom, and France, the secret knowledge of Mary Magdalene, the Cathars, Templars, and Avalon. These 12 master galaxies were intricately involved with the co-creation of this planet billions of Earth years ago. Indeed, they are the cedar races, and their offspring not only then created the first paradises on Earth, Elysium, and much later, after the wars of heaven, the Lion Kingdom, and then Avalon, Mu, Lemuria, and Atlantis only came many millions of Earth years later. With the keys and codes of the primordial creation now being activated, the immense portals have opened through the direct divine intervention, as preordained to happen at this momentous time. This means the return of what was in the beginning as the new golden age rises, and the new human too. If you are one of those who originate from the 12 master galaxies as a soul, and my soul readings do provide these, Andromeda, Sirius, Orion, Pleiades, Cygnus, Arcturus, the Bear constellation, the Milky Way. Some of these were blown up during the wars of heavens, but souls survived and were incorporated into the other 12. You will find that your highest primordial soul memory banks will now be activated, as you remember the truth of who and what you in truth are. These also mainly belong to those soul groups who have indeed been those who always incarnated in times of huge upheavals and darkness to assist humanity to rise again and to bring enlightenment and wisdom, the illumined ones, the shining ones, the graces, the loving ones, the healing ones, amongst others. They form a cluster soul group, a merger of soul groups, and contain 144,000 souls. They have always taken on the role of master teachers, masters in whatever field of expertise they were called to express, and were leading lights to humanity in times of great darkness. We have now shifted beyond all which ever was into a totally new creation. Thus heed this. For these 12 master galaxies will make themselves known in a myriad of ways. They hold the nucleus of the universal councils and the intergalactic federation and intergalactic councils, and they indeed are overseeing this process now in full force. This means that even 12th dimensional cosmic masters are now here to add their wisdom and expertise to this all. As you hear this, your soul's keys and codes will be fully activated, even if your mind boggles and goes into overdrive. Allow the heart and soul to know in the deepest knowing, and know that since the first 12 master galaxies were born, many others were born, and many of you then originate from those newer creations. Yet the Milky Way galaxy has been involved from the very beginning. This is unprecedented, and it is not only happening to planet Earth, but on all universal levels. For the first time we are being returned, or rather reborn, into a totally new and much higher version of the first creation, and surpassing this. Life on this planet now will never be the same again. Behold, I make everything new. Indeed, with the primordial activations come the full activation of the new creation in all forms and expressions of life, visible and invisible, and in all aspects of creation itself. There is no going back. This is a new creation, and indeed birthed in and with divine love, as the songs of joy reverberate throughout all the universes and omniverse. Unity, oneness, balance, harmony, peace, above all unconditional love, love all embracing. I have spoken. From JudithKusel.com.